Hey everybody, this is a Men's League TV update for August the 27th, week 17. Um, Tyler is with the mystery tour today. I'm not sure if he's going to join us or not. If he does, we'll certainly. I've invited him, but we'll certainly tap him in. Just want to talk a bit about what happened yesterday in Men's League, and I I can tell you not a lot. There's not there's not a lot to report on. We had a lot of golfers complete. I was shocked. 6:15 was our last time that we had men enrolled in tee times in, and they had their scores in by 8 o'clock. So it's fantastic to get that many. We had 190 golfers put scores in. That's about 20 more than I normally get for this time of year. So I'm absolutely impressed with that. That was a good thing. So I guess the big news yesterday. The big skins winner, single skins winner, JP Kawhi, only skin in C with his birdie on three. He's $175 richer today. And wow, look, I'm in a C category. I won a skin this year, one skin, maybe two, can't remember. Every time I win a skin, there's like, I have to share it with five other people. I get $30. This guy in C gets a birdie on three and $175. Congratulations, JP. I'm very happy for you. Hey, listen, I got another good story for you. My good friend, Mark Balsamo. We were talking about at the beginning of the year. We go out every Tuesday morning for breakfast. Welcome to join us. We're at Creekside. We get there around 9 o'clock. we always discuss a lot of things, usually men's league stuff and things like that. I bounce a lot of things off Mark because he's really a good judge of things. Anyway, I was talking about the concept of deuces. Here's how we're going to do it, and $2 a week, $44 a year. And I said, I can't see why everybody isn't in deuces. It's just everybody can birdie number eight. It's not a big thing. I can understand, okay, I don't get too many birdies anymore. I can't go into schoons. I really don't feel it's worth it if I only get one birdie a year, or if I don't get any birdies, I'm not going to win anything. It's just wasting my money. But number eight, you can get a birdie. Everybody can hit that hole. So Mark normally doesn't enter skins, but he thought it was a good idea to enter the deuces because he agreed with me. He said, "Look, I think I can get birdie on eight." So I go out with him Tuesday. He has a great round. Shot a fantastic front nine. Shot a 40. The front nine, I think at 85 for the day. He's really golfing well. Yesterday he goes out, and we were joking on number eight. Stuart McMahon won the big money here, $265 on a deuce here. And anyway, yesterday he goes out. What does he do? Birdie's number eight, and he's $60 richer for that. And because he entered the deuces, he's not in skins, but he can enter the deuces. He's doing really well. And then he won a net skin as well. So he's $85 richer today. So good for you, Mark. Came through. Plus, and we'll get to it in a minute. I'll talk a bit more about that team, his team in a minute. Low net yesterday, Neil Ewart shot a net 29. Um, Alex Gupta had a net 30, and I think Charles Funk did too. No, Alex Gupta had shot a net 30. Charles Funk and Chris Armstrong, he shot a 31. Um, Charles and Chris are in the same division, but Charles won the toss and is now will get the prize for that division. Now let's go to what do we got here? Let's share some stuff here. What have I got? Captain's report. We'll do that in a minute. Let's go to our summary sheet today. So Neil Ewart, and I don't think Charles Funk. I think he had 22, 23. Alex Gupta had 23, and then Charles Funk 22. Dave Gervin has now taken over the lead. Well, he's has the lead for a while, but he's expanded it by 2 and is now the prospective Al Murray Trophy winner. If he keeps going like this, he's got the highest point total of all 3 divisions, and still playing very, very well. Um, there's some movement in the mid amateur. They're moving up now. There were 222 last week. Andew's got 225. Jeff Gifford's moving up 224. So that's good. Elliot Riddell still leads in the overall point over Evan Mulligan and Neil Sinclair in the intermediate. That's tight. Everything's tight there. Low gross yesterday. Josh Marcotte, after firing a 63 on Monday, on Tuesday, shot a 34 on the front 9 yesterday. Shane Stanley 35, and Deuce shooting 36. So good for them. The birdie race is anemic. 22 birdies for these guys. Last year at this time, Aiden Coyle was leading with 31 birdies, so well behind, well behind. And when Robert Mustard had his big, I think he's 48 or 49 birdies in the year, he was well into the mid 30s by this time, approaching 40. Let's see, what else have we got here? Putting. Joey Marcotte, who's no longer with us right now because he's in Copenhagen at university, is still leading the putting average at 12.4, and Elliot Riddell, the gunner average at 33.7. Just to mention that all top three guys, Remy Pilon, Michel Goslin, and Trevor Ludy, have accepted the invitation to go to the National Golf League at Elm Ridge Country Club in Montreal on October 3rd. I think one of them has got a partner. I think Michelle has chosen Charles Lapointe as his companion down there, so his partner. So Remy and Trevor have got to pick partners in men's league to go down with them. So congratulations to those 3 guys. All right, let's go to let's do some skins winners here. So in the skins, as I said, JP Coué, big winner, 175. Hey, look, a carryover in C in the deuces. Mark Balsamo won the only deuce in 8, number 8 and D, and 3 winners in the D skins. That was good. Jack Hunt won the only deuce in B. The team awards. There was a close race between, well, we'll get to that here. Let's do this. Top, no, that's not this one. So Team LeBlanc, Team Chaput each had 42 points each. But the tiebreaker goes to Team Chaput because 3 of their players had 18 points. 1, 2, 3. And 2 of the Team LeBlanc's players had 18, but the third one had 16. So the tie is broken. And so they win the first place prize. In the overall team scores, you can see now this race is getting very, very tight at the bottom, not at the top. Team Cosenzo's running away with this thing. They didn't gain anything yesterday because they have to beat 37 points, and they got 37, so that didn't help them. But you can see you have 1 more week to qualify. This is the last week to qualify to get in the playoffs. And you can see at the bottom here, we've got, this is the line here. So Team Sheridan, Team Bonesteel, each tied at 473. You remember, I go back 1 week. So if this is tied, I'd go back 1 week and then back another, and whoever's leading in those weeks will get into those playoff spots. So it's tight. Look, you got any team here between 470 and 474 could be in or out of the A playoffs. These are the B playoff picture. Again, it's very tight at the bottom. He's on the bubble. And then the C playoffs are here. So good luck next week. It's the last week for that. Flight standings. let's take a look at the top four in each division. So Elliot leads in the A flight. Now Joey and Dylan are not here. I don't believe they're here. And so let's see if I go to the A division, be Ryan Valley, Chris Diedrich, they're all in there. So they would be invited to compete in the flight championships. In the B flight, it's very close. Got a lot of guys at the top. Dale Riddell, Brian Mackay, and Andu. C flight, Dave German, leading Evan Mulligan. And in D flight, these are the four that are right now there. So good luck to those guys in the flight championships. That ends in 2 weeks to qualify. So we'll see what happens there. In skins, we did that one. Fantasy golf. Fantasy golf, we're going to the weekly winner, Dave Trudell. Big winner in fantasy golf. He had Jim Delahunty, who played very well yesterday. He almost shot his age. He was coming down. He was on number 17. All he needed was a par birdie to shoot his age. He just turned 71, and he was very, very close to shooting that. He unfortunately bogeyed number 17, and I think he parred number 18. I can't remember if he parred or birdied it. Anyway, he came close. Yeah, I think he parred it. So he shot 73, but still, he was on the 18th hole when he hit 71. So that's pretty damn good, and I'm sure he's going to break that pretty soon. So Jim had a 20 points, on due at 21. Charles Funk 22. Dave wins the money. Overall leader. This is a big change here. Graham Sinclair had been leading sometimes as many as 9 points, and now he's been caught. Chris Byrne caught him. Chris is really good at this game. He knows who to pick. Anyway, they both got 684. Omar Al Hattab 681. Dave Gervin 681. I'm not that far behind. Nolan Reynolds is 675. Cameron Gall is 673. And let's see where Tyler is at 656. Tyler's catching up. He was 40 points behind last week. He's only 30 points behind this week. So good for him. Catching up. Yeah. Anyway, what else have we got for you today? 29 players. 29 players had 20 or more points, and 12 teams had 40 or more points yesterday. Not a great week. I expected better scores yesterday. It wasn't that much wind, and I know the greens were punched, but you didn't. If I didn't tell you they were punched, I'm sure you wouldn't have known. They were that good. They really played well. Well, one more thing. We have our football pool going. I posted in the email that I'm sending you a video of how to join the pool. We've got a lot of guys that have joined up, and I'd like to get about 40 players in there. I think 40 would be good. I don't want to be too much work for Mike Russell, but the Mike Russell football pool. But what I will tell you, Mike and I will be doing a show called Michael's Minute every Tuesday morning after the game. You'll get a video of Mike and I, and maybe even a handicapper, just talking about what happened last week, who won, how much what person wins, what the big games are coming up, and maybe who we're rooting for. I've also I've got Cam and Tyler joining so that we can talk about that. So let's get involved in that football pool. There's still time. You got till Thursday of next week to join. Watch the video, see how it works. It's very simple. It's a lot of fun, and you can have a lot of fun with your friends. You can have a lot of side bets with your friends. A lot of these guys do. So that's it for now. I just wanted to let you know that, as I said, next week's the last week for the playoff picture. Men's close is going to be on October the 4th, Saturday, October the 4th. It's going to be a 5-man scramble like we have in the past. the RB. Although I think I'm going to change the handicapping for that because I don't agree with the RBC scramble. It's a step aside scramble. So start assembling your teams for that. It's because September is going to move very very fast. I'm not involved in match play anymore, but I'm just going to put in a word to get your matches in because it's getting down to crunch time now, and we want to make sure. We want to make sure that the matches are in. And yeah, I think that's about it for today. It wasn't a big week, not a lot going on. I know there's a lot going on at the club. Uh, the ladies are out today. They got on a bus at 7 this morning, didn't know where they were going. They took them to a golf club. The ladies from that golf club came to Carleton today, so it was called the Mystery Tour. That's why Tyler's not with me today, and certainly that should have been a lot of fun. And we got a lot of events coming up. You'll see that in the CTV update. So I think that'll be coming out tomorrow because Tyler's away today, so you can't post it right now. But anyway, guys, everybody, until next week, play well. Thank you.